Hello everyone and welcome back to Chrissy's Kitchen. Here is another video and I'm working on my editing skills and I promise they will get better as time goes on. But this is another $5 challenge, $5, 3 days, 3 meals, 1 person. Here's my receipt from Aldi where I spent $4.95. I was able to get a dozen eggs, 3 bananas, a bag of frozen mixed vegetables, a loaf of white bread, and 8 pounds of russet potatoes, as you can see here. And of course, my favorite box, the condiment box. And let me take the napkins out because yes, I do save those too. Oh, look, you can see there's crackers. I have tons of condiments, y'all, like so many. Oh, chopsticks come out too. So here's what I have. I have mayonnaise, I have fat-free ranch, there is ketchups and jellies and duck sauce and soy sauce and spicy mustard and oh, there's some sweet relish. There's hot sauces, picante sauces, jams, jellies, you name it, I've got it. I am out of butters and creamers. There's some barbecue sauce though. I'm going to try my best to use up as much of these condiments as possible. So I took 6 of my eggs from my dozen and I hard boiled them. I put them on the stove. Here they are. Then I took 2 more eggs because I'm making French toast for breakfast. So 2 eggs, 3 packets of sugar, and a little bit of water because as I mentioned, I don't have any milks or creamers. So here it is. I'm going to try to mix it up. It's a little bit hard to film and cook at the same time, so I'm sorry for the camera flipping. I told you it will get better, so subscribe and like and watch as my videos get better, because they will. So here I am making the French toast, and because I don't have any fats or butters, I'm going to go ahead and cook these in a pan with nothing, and it's a non-stick pan, so hopefully it will not stick, which I got lucky and it did not. So here it is cooking on the stove, and I'm making 3 pieces of French toast for breakfast today. And you'll see as I flip it, it does not stick, thankfully. While it's cooking, I decided to make a syrup of sorts. I took 1 pure honey and a couple of honey sauces with a little bit of warm water. I was able to get 3 pieces of French toast with those 2 eggs and nearly coat them completely. This one was just a little shy, but it's okay. It still tasted great. And putting that sugar in the egg mixture actually helped give it a lot of flavor. I sliced up a banana. Here's my honey sauce. I think I put a little bit too much warm water, so it's a little runny, but it still tastes awesome. And then here's the finished product, and I'm just putting some of the honey syrup on it. It was so good, you guys, like really it was good. I was actually impressed on how good it came out, and it was extremely filling. In fact, I wasn't able to finish all of it. So breakfast number 2, it's 2 eggs scrambled with salt and pepper from my condiment box. Here they are scrambled, and again I put them into a dry non-stick skillet and just scrambled them up. And while they were scrambling, I took 2 pieces of bread and toasted them up in the toaster. And I pulled out a strawberry preserve to put on my toast for extra calories and extra flavor and a little sweetness, because sweetness never hurt anyone, right? And then here's some hot picante that I put on top of my scrambled eggs, served with a banana on the side. Very good, very filling. Perfect breakfast for day number 2. So for day number 3, I decided to try something a little different, and I decided to try to fry up 1 potato because I like fried potatoes. So I don't have any fats or oils again, so I used water, and I chopped up the potatoes and I threw them in the pan with some water, and then I took some salt and pepper from my condiment box and I put that on top. And then I felt I needed a little more water because it had dried out a little too much, so I did add some more water. Here it is. And then I put the lid on and let it steam, and then once the water ran out, it started to actually brown and crisp as if it was frying. And while that was happening, I took 3 potatoes and I scrubbed them down, and then I took a paring knife, which was hard while you're filming, so I did that off camera. And then I peeled my hard-boiled eggs and I sliced 3 of them in half. And I took the eggs and I decided to try to fry them in water, and I ended up doing a mix mosh of fry and poach. They came out really good. Sunny side up eggs with fried potatoes, and I used some grape jam on 2 slices of toast, served with some ketchup and hot sauce and a banana. So there's all 3 breakfasts. So then I take 3 of the hard-boiled eggs, cut in half. I take the yolks in a bowl. I am making, you guessed it, deviled eggs. So here are the condiments that I have to choose from to make deviled eggs. I've got mayonnaise and mustards and sweet relish, and I have chopped onion and some hot sauces and some crushed red pepper flakes. I wasn't sure if I was going to use any of the hot sauces or any of the other condiments, and I ended up not. So this does not have the chopped onions. It just has the sweet relish, some mustard, some mayonnaise, some crushed red pepper, salt and pepper. And this is the filling. So there they are filled, and then I topped them with some more crushed red pepper. So then I took the other 3 eggs and I chopped them up because I am making egg salad sandwiches for lunches. And here's some Nathan's spicy brown mustard to give it a good flavor. Now I'm going to use those chopped onions and some mustard and some more sweet relish. I did decide to put some crushed red pepper flakes and some hot sauce, which I wasn't sure if I was going to add, but I did. And here are some more salt and peppers, because like I said, I didn't use anything from my house except for water and my condiments from my condiment box. There's all my condiments I used. Look at all of that flavor, you guys. There's mayonnaise and hot sauce. And I ended up using some yellow mustard alongside the brown mustard for more color and a little bit of like a tang flavor. So there's all of that. I've never actually used these chopped onions in a condiment packet, but my husband does bring them home sometimes when he stops for a hot dog in the city, and he grabs a few handfuls of condiments to put on top. What he doesn't use, he brings home. So there's the egg salad that made 3 really good sized sandwiches. So that was lunch for 3 days. Lots of protein, carbs, plenty of fat, and tons of flavor. So that was good meals. And then I took my 3 baked potatoes, and the first day I took some salsa packets, the picante packets, and some salt and pepper. And this was really good, but I will say that if you do have cheese on hand, that makes it that much better. But I didn't use any cheese. I steamed up the vegetables and put them on the side. For a little more flavor, I did drizzle a little bit of the ranch on the vegetables, and then I served that with 2 deviled eggs on the side for protein. And that was really good. I did only use 2 packets, but there's 1 left over, and I ended up not needing it, but there was plenty of flavor on that potato. And then, of course, the 2 deviled eggs. That was really good filling dinner. Potatoes can really stretch your budget, and the second potato, I used barbecue sauce. And again, like I said, if you had cheese, it makes it that much better. But I did not in my budget, so I did not use it. But here it is with salt, pepper, and barbecue sauce. Really good. Very happy with how these baked potatoes came out. And then my third baked potato, I used the Popeyes buffalo sauce on top. And it was also really good. But I do like spicy, so if you don't, it's okay. But I did also drizzle a little bit of the fat-free ranch that I had left over onto the buffalo baked potato. Also really awesome. This is what I had left. I had this much of my loaf of bread, a ton of my russet potatoes still, because actually I only used 4 of them. And then this is what's left of my condiments, but if you look, I went through quite a bit, but I will save these for the next video. And of course, we'll be adding to it as we go along, because with 7 people living in your house and Uber Eats and DoorDash and all of that, we are bound to get more. So please like and subscribe to see more videos. Make sure you click that subscribe button and comment and give me some ideas what you would do if you had these ingredients. Thank you. I hope to see you again.